Looking forward to the meeting, but we got to understand, why are we here? Why are we at this last moment in time, too? Two main reasons. The president ignoring the problem, refusing to meet. But secondly, ever since the Democrats took over with the president, they have spent too much money, $6 trillion almost. Each year, discretionary, year after year, we spent almost $40 billion extra dollars. And it's very hard to get them off that spending spree that they're addicted to. They have taken us well beyond the 50-year average, where we'd only normally spend 21% of GDP. We're over 24% on the way to 25. This has created inflation. It's caused havoc. It's had bank closures. People are having real challenges, makes us more dependent upon China. They continue to borrow more money from China to pay able-bodied people to stay home and sit on a couch. I think that's wrong.
Did the president move closer to you in your direction after having those talks last night and negotiations last night? Have they moved closer on your demands on spending?
Look, I haven't seen the president today. We'll sit down, we'll talk about that. But the underlying issue here is the Democrats, since they took the majority, has been addicted to spending, and that's going to stop. We're going to spend less than we spent last year.
When do you need to deal? You guys want to talk about this weekend? You need one today?
Back in February 1st, I wanted to be able to do a deal, our negotiation, an agreement, just months ago, so we were never near the deadline. Remember, when the Republicans took action on this problem to find a solution, Janet Yellen said the problem was well into the summer, and we passed it in April. The Democrats and the president refusing to even negotiate. No household would run this way. No business would run this way. That is why we go from crisis to crisis to crisis. Managing a crisis in the last deadline is the worst way to handle this. That's why Republicans took action. I sat with him on February 1st. For 97 days, he said he would not meet.
You said you want to win this weekend. You said you want to win this weekend.
Are you worried about the political fallout were the country to default?
I'd be really, that's why we took action all the way back in April, that we lifted the debt ceiling. So I don't worry about a default, because the Senate could always take up our bill to make sure there is none.
Do you worry about a downgrade? Do you worry about a downgrade even if there isn't a default?
Well, I worried about that. That's why I sat with the president on February 1st. I'm concerned that he never worried about that. To ignore even talking to individuals for 97 days? That's
Are these problems reachable, do you think? Sorry.
Thanks for talking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are you confident that today might yield some kind of...
What are you willing to accept?
Yes,
Excuse us. Thanks. Thanks, everybody.
Do you feel like the biggest obstacle at this point is still just those top line spending numbers?
There are a lot of obstacles for a deal. But we know the deadline, we know the challenge, people are working in good faith.
You say that you know the deadline. Is that June 1st, or is that a deadline to have legislation?
Ask the Treasury Secretary.